no idea why this isn't working, but I need to get my fire skills better than what they are. Let's see. Crazy, man. BBA, thanks for popping in, mate. Hopefully this has worked with any luck. Perhaps you can let me know if you can hear me, see me. That's cool. Good reflection time, mate. Chill out, cup of tea. Hi VB, thanks for popping in, dude. Can you hear me? Am I coming out all right? If someone can let me know, that'd be cool. Darth, man. Can see and hear fine. Oh, brilliant, that's super. Yeah, we hear you loud and clear, great. Darth has popped in as well. Good man. Chill out time. I don't know why that happens. That happened last week, didn't it, when I did this? I had to restart it. But hey ho, it doesn't matter. How are you all doing anyway? Hope you're all doing okay. Welcome to Fireside Chill Night. No marshmallows. Darth, did you crack a drink open? Yeah, my day's mad. It's really interesting. VB, it's being a plumbing and heating engineer this time of year, it starts to get really busy. We had quite a few calls recently, so I think a lot of people are starting to switch the heating on. Obviously, I'm doing servicing. I do gas certificates for landlords, all sorts of bits and pieces, really. But yeah, it's looking after me, man. I can't complain. I'm really lucky. How about yourself? Everyone else doing okay? Yeah, it does ramp up, mate. I'm lucky. It's really cool to be in this sort of trade. A trade where people need you and you can provide a service that is of use to people. I think that's really cool. It's quite a privilege to be in. I used to moan about 8 years ago, but I don't anymore. I love it. Yeah, Darth is having a good drink. It's apparently, it's supposed to pee down here in a little while. So it's going to be interesting if it does. I haven't really got a lot of cover where I am. I've got a magnolia tree right next to me. So I can actually, I know it started to rain because little droplets are falling on my other phone screen. So it's a pain in the backside, but we can't grumble. Yeah, I hear you, VB. You'll be fine, dude. Gotta keep cracking on, man. You'll be fine. I know you will be. And you have got to continue. It's really funny that actually, because sometimes I've often sat there and thought, well, if you don't continue, then what? What is there? So you have to. You're dead right. You have to continue nonetheless. For sure. I'm really beginning to enjoy my sit downs. Hey, Griffey's joined. Hi, Griffey. Thanks for popping in, mate. Yeah, man. Only you know, VB. When the time's right, dude, you'll do it. I have complete faith in you, young man. I could do everybody. Let's get this fire a little bit stoked up a bit if I can. Bloody smoky, I know that. Jesus. Wow. Must be mad. He'll get going in a minute. These big logs have got to catch on. Yeah, it'll get going properly in a minute, I'm sure. I do like these times though, because I did contemplate whether I wanted to go live tonight. I was just going to record it and just sit here and just play dumb all the way through it. But I thought, nah. Kind of like the interaction, it's really cool. As long as it's chilled. That's the problem. Yeah, cheers, Griffey. Yeah, that was about time I come out my shell, really. I know it's not for everybody, but I'm kind of just enjoying just being free to just be myself and actually just express myself as and when. I try to be cool about it, but I think I've really got to know it's an interesting one, really. Yeah, too right, PB. The art of simple conversation is lost on many nowadays. But I get it, you know, there's a big distraction with YouTube now and social media, so it's down to us, it's down to us, the people. to provide that as a some sort of alternative, which is why I put that as which is why I put that thumbnail up. I thought, yeah, it's quite apt. About time we jumped out of our computer sometimes and got in the real world a little bit, because we all live in that real world. Yeah, it's an interesting one, VB, you know, it's interesting times. I was trying to express it yesterday. I can be as frustrated with tech like there's no tomorrow, but I couldn't be doing this now without it, so it's a hard one. It's trying to get that balance, isn't it, really? I guess, I don't know, really. Yeah, Griffey, mate, it's just everything's. It sounds really arrogant sometimes, and it is a game, and I think sometimes you can actually look at life as philosophically and put a bit of philosophy in there. Everything's a game, but it's for me, it's just I want to play in the game the way I want to play in it. I want to be free in that game, you know, with keeping some morals and bits and pieces. But it's a hard one where we're all just judged so much, and it's getting over that and being free to just look beyond that, I suppose. I don't know, mate. It's really, I love it. I'm really enjoying it. I feel more free now than I've ever been. And if people want to come along, they can come along. But if they don't, they don't. That's funny, Griff. I have to blow smoke up my wife's bumhole. Not literally. That sounds like a fetish, doesn't it? I don't know why I should have said that, really. Yeah, no, it's mad, dude. We're all mad, I think. Mr. Rogers, who's Mr. Rogers? Made a great point in an interview. In a world of so much noise, respect and consider those who allow you that silence in high regard. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Hey, the fire's picking up at long last. And the rain's coming down. Yeah, I don't think, my wife thinks I'm grumpy half the time. She thinks I'm really negative. That's what I was talking about yesterday. And then she looks at the portfolio and says, oh yeah, you've done all right. And I said, yeah, it's amazing what negativity does, isn't it? You can't win. You can't win, but I understand. There is a lot of negative stuff around, and got to try and be a bit positive, I guess. VB, who's Mr. Rogers? Ah, right, okay. It's an old school American TV that promoted tech on the youth about real life and how to deal with real topics. He championed public national TV in the US in 1969. Crikey, I was 4. Sad, isn't it? What was Griffey said? Credit where credit's due with certain things, but if it ain't how I feel, I'm not playing that game. Yeah, absolutely, man. People can call me whatever they want. I'm just me doing my own thing for my reasons. Yeah, 100%. It's quite interesting with YouTube, because it's trying to find, and that's a journey I have been on. It's trying to find a balance of where you are, and for me, I've tried to, I suppose, because my outlook has changed, I'm quite willing to change my views and bits and pieces. And really, YouTube and social media, if you want to build a channel and bits and pieces, you've got to stick to a certain thing, really. And that's just not me, because the real world changes. We all change, our views change on a day-to-day basis, week-to-week basis, month-to-month basis. So I try and reflect that in my channel, and that's probably quite difficult for some people to consume, but that's fine, you know, it's fine, it doesn't matter. Yeah, I love listening to her. I love listening to anybody. Hey, Silver Stacker has popped in as well. Yeah, it's quite cool that a few of you appreciate just this different type of setup, really. It's what I call real. Bit of reality. I'm going to burn my trainers. Can't really see what I'm doing, but let's see if I can move something. There we go. Come on, fire, get going. It'd probably be more peaceful, Silver Stacker, if I shut up. God, it's starting to rain. Damn. What can I do? Fishing umbrella time, is it? Don't even know where it is, to be fair. No, I haven't heard the owl at all tonight. Interesting. They've buggered off. Haven't heard the owl at all, which is a shame. No owl, unfortunately, sorry. Don't know whether they don't like the rain, maybe. Bloody hell, Griff, why are you on, mate? How many blooming stackers are they going to bring out? Do they bring them out weekly? Do they bring out one a week or something? Pardon me. It does a bit, doesn't it? It's a dragon. Didn't tell you about my dragons, did I? I have dragons. Sound like Daenerys off the Game of Thrones. Wow. Obviously, they must be popular, because otherwise they wouldn't push the demand out, I suppose. Must be quite a high demand for them. They are beautiful. That torso-y type one you did recently, it's just amazing, man. Good grief. Are you still at a reasonable price? I bet you're super skint. Mad. Oh, nice. I wish they'd continued collecting when I first started, really. Well, I say I wish, but good grief, I've only got so much money. Like us all, really. Yeah, do you find that, Griff, though? I mean, that's a good question for you. Do you find that now you've started, you feel obliged to buy them all? Regardless. Because you've started with your YouTube channel as well, because obviously everybody knows you for those. Do you feel a bit of pressure for that? Being honest? Interesting comment, question. Yeah, they've gone up with it, haven't they? Bloody hell. You do, mate, and the rest sometimes. Crazy money. But do you find that, Griff? Do you find that maybe you feel a little bit of pressure to keep going and buy them all, and for your channel and everything like that? Is there a little bit of pressure there? I found there was, for me, for a little while. I'm going to have to move, I think. Yeah, they are cool, man. They are cool. They're a cool collection to have, that's for sure. Right, I'm going to have to move. Fortunate enough, I'm in the doorway of my my studio, so I can actually move out of the rain. I'd have to set this up a little bit differently. I don't think I want my camera to get too wet. Or my phone, I should say. No, I don't feed it because they are ½ ounce, 1 ounce, 2 ounce, 3 ounce, 1 kilo ones. Just stick to the 2 ounce. Oh, that's good if you genuinely don't feel the pressure. Sorry, I'm just moving things around in the studio in the dark, so I might fall over in a minute. Hopefully I won't. Nah, good. I'm good. Only thing is I've lost the warmth of the fire, which is a pain. Oh, that's fair enough if you don't feel pressure. I think I went through a phase where I was just thinking, oh God, man. And I don't like showing all my stuff because I don't think that's a very good idea personally to do that. But yeah, I found it sometimes. I was like, whoa. Do I need to get the next one of these? Do I need to get the next one of those? But I just chill out on it all now. Totally. And a good question. What's your favourite stacker, Griff? We like tough ones. If you could only keep, yeah, if you could only keep one, which one would it be? And that's really cool to see that you genuinely love them. I try not to talk too much, sorry. What's it gonna be? What's Griffey's favourite? I don't know whether I've lost everyone. I lost everyone. The Arc to Triumph is nice. Yeah, it is. And the Mask of David is simple and beautiful. Cool. Yeah, the detail in that Arc to Triumph is pretty amazing. To say the least, really. It's more than amazing. I don't know how they do it. I don't know how they get all the detail in that silver. It's amazing. Certainly got it off to an art, that's for sure. What's Darth saying? Locon and the snakes. Oh dear. Don't know what that means. Yeah, it is incredible detail. What about you, Silver Stag Stacker? Have you got a favourite piece of silver? I think you've got the stag, haven't you? Did Cobra send you a stag, or someone send you a stag, or did Griff send you the stag? Which was pretty amazing. What's your favourite? In fact, what's everybody's favourite? That's fair enough, I suppose. It's certainly got it off to a T, that's for sure. Yeah, I thought you had it, Steggy. Yeah, I'd imagine they are, Griff. They've got to be pressed, haven't they? I would have thought. But that's some sort of, that's a clever bit of tech, isn't it, to get that sort of detail out. And I suppose they're making quite a few. Do they limit them? Do they limit the mintage on them now? Or do they anyway? Yeah, I'm sure they do. Now they've become popular. Oh, bloody fire. I'm sure the rain's having a bit of an effect on it all. See if we can get it going a bit. Blimey, 10,000. Yo, Craven's propped in as well. Hello, mate. Welcome to the Chill Out Lounge. Albeit we're battling fire against rain at the moment. Yeah, it is cosy, man. Do love my fire chill out zone. Nice bit of reflection time. Unfortunately, it's raining. And the owls aren't hooting, which is a bit disappointing. Deaf. Do you mean doff? That sounds good. It's got quite nice. Deaf precious metals. Different. It's just strong with the force. Deaf precious metals. That's cool. Hey, the fire's burning a bit better now. Staggy likes to sit in his garden of an evening. Well, that's cool, man. I live in that, so I can only look out the window or walk the quarter mile to the Norfolk Cliffs. Do you live anywhere near? Is there a place called California Cliffs out your way, Griff? Because I seem to remember going there when I was just a wee lad. And I mean a wee lad. It might be my imagination, but I'm sure there was a place called California Cliffs. Sure is. All right, that's cool. Still called it, yeah? It is. You finished all your decorating? Was you painting your daughter's place or something? Staggy. Cool. Oh, it still exists. Oh, that's nice. Still at it. Good old dad. Good old dad. Helping out. Once a dad, always a dad. You got all that to come, Craven, one day. Pardon me. And BBA. And maybe VB if you're still in here. I think. So what else is going on? Oh, that keep you well busy, Staggy. Jesus. What did you have, Craven? What did you have for dinner tonight? I had, haddock, chips and peas. Right traditional British seaside dinner, which was very nice. Griffey's been sorting out my daughter's room in her mum's new house. Daddy, can you bring your drill round? Yeah. Oh, cottage pie. Very nice too. We had cottage. What's the difference between cottage and shepherd's? We had lamb in ours the other day. We normally have beef, mince, but we had lamb. Is that cottage pie? And bangers and mash. It was lush. I'm sure it was loads of gravy. How lovely. How flipping lovely. All eating well by the sounds of it. One's beef, one's lamb. Which one's what though? Onion gravy. Yeah, we had onion gravy the other day. It's quite nice. Stacky hasn't had his dinner yet. Wow, I can't eat that late. God, is it raining anywhere else? Shepherd's pie is lamb, and cottage pie is obviously, yeah, the beef. Got it, yeah. So we had shepherd's pie the other night. It was bloody lovely. I think, yeah, we had onion gravy with that. That was really nice. Yeah, it is here. You're north of me, aren't you, Craven, I think? Must be gradually moving across the country. Although the ground needs it, I must admit. Mr. Fire's not going to go out dry here. Yeah, maybe it's going to work its way across. Possibly. Staggy, I thought there's a keep your rain. No, I'm sending it your way. Raining in Berkshire. Berkshire? Where's Berkshire? I've heard of it, obviously. Berkshire. You wait till we get the snow. It's where all the money is. Yes, I've heard. There ain't no money anywhere else. That must be all in Berkshire. It sounds really posh, doesn't it? Berkshire. Who's looking forward to Christmas? My customers are starting to say to me, have a nice Christmas. And it's just like, what? Really? Is it that close? Guess it is, really. God. Bar humbug. Yeah, it was cool when my grandson come up for Christmas. He's not due for another year yet. On Christmas Day, that is. I used to love Christmas with the kids. So cool. I've got a black Santa hat with that written on it. Great stuff. Griff, you kill me. You kill me, man. So funny. So, yeah, Staggy, what I was going to say was Merry Christmas from PBA. Yeah, it's that time, isn't it? It's getting there. Yeah, Staggy, what I was going to say was, did you ever, I don't think you did, was you going to do a YouTube channel? Was you going to do something at some stage? We've got that to look forward to. Well, you can't turn that one down, dude, can you? That sort of money. Nice to know that people still pay triple pay, blimey. Only did a stacker showdown on SS. All right. Come on. You're going to Berlin? He should. Definitely. Freshen up the space a little bit. Be cool. I mean, it is a good question for you guys. I don't know how, if Craven's still there as well. Is there any new good content out there worth looking at? It's a bit fresh, a bit different. Really, Griff? Now you got me intrigued. Come on, Staggy. I need to know what you've got. Nah, I don't really mean that. Yeah, I hear you, mate. It's a difficult one, that one. Here's a tough one between yeah, man, it's such good eye candy, isn't it? But I get what people mean. I'm like it myself. I think what I like is I'm with Griff a little bit there. I just like to see people's passion over it, even like and listen to their passion about why they do stuff, and I always find that really entertaining, I guess. I could name more than one, dude. But that's not what I'm here for, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, I would. Yeah, I love watching people's passion in their stuff. That's why I like your lives, Griff. Like when you're going through your bits and pieces and sorting them out, because this is like wow, and it really, really makes. I don't know, just for me personally, it just makes me think, oh, I just want to have a look at some of my stuff again, and then you sit there and think, oh, I should get it all out. Then you want to do a video on it, and then you think, oh God, do I, don't I? Does it look? Oh, it's just mad, really. But I do enjoy it. So, is there any new blood out there? Because I I don't really search around too much. Can anyone recommend anyone? Is anyone new on the scene? Yeah, yeah. Can't agree more, Staggy. I kind of like Griffey doing it because it means I haven't got to do it. Plus, he I don't know what it is. For me personally, when I watch videos like that, I think, oh God, I'd love this, I'd love that, and you just gets me carried away. It's brilliant window shopping, I must admit. No, they all copy each other. Yeah, I bet there's some absolutely unbelievable stacks out there that people just keep to themselves. Don't blame them. Don't blame them at all. Yeah, it's not boring, dude. Love it. For me personally, it's really cool. I'm normally doing something in the background as well and just listening away. Yeah, engaging. It's nice when you can engage with them. I get a bit frustrated with this really because I want to talk to people and actually hear their voice, but you can't have everything, I guess. But there is something about sharing a bit of time with people that are just as passionate about their stuff. Without all the egos and rubbish. Yeah, I've got a question for you. What if I was to do a multi Zoom call where we can just chill and talk silver gold? Who'd be interested in that? Without it being overpowering or overbearing, just a chill out chat about what we do and why we do it. And who'd be interested in joining? Not now. Be different. I don't think anyone's done that before. I know there's Craven has a couple of people on if you're on there. But yeah, I'm sure. Yeah. It'd be cool if there was quite a few of us. No, 6, 7, 8 people. Something different. Maybe just you and me, Griff. Well, the fire hasn't gone out, which is cool. And a few more people in this week. That's really cool. Come on, guys, give us something to talk about. Or are you quite happy just sitting there, just chilling? Listen to the rain. Seems to be getting heavier. Let me get another drink. Go for it, mate. If you have StreamYard, you can have people on panel. Yeah, I've looked at that. StreamYard, and I can't remember when I had a look at it. It was quite expensive, really, to run it. What it seems like that's what everyone seems to use, StreamYard, and it does look a really cool thing. But I've got a subscription on Zoom at the moment. I might let that just slide, get the most out of it, and then maybe go to StreamYard. Don't know. Trying to come up with something that people want to do more than anything. 5 people. Griff, I'm amazed I even get one when I'm doing things like this. Well, I'm amazed if I even get one anyway, if I go live. She won't give her monkeys, mate. I won't even be in her thoughts. I wouldn't have thought she'd probably be watching EastEnders or whatever she's doing. Wrapped up in a duvet indoors. Bless her. She knows I'm crazy. But I'm actually sitting in my studio now, so that's really cool. But no, she won't. It'd be really. Do you know what would be really cool if we got people's partners on as well? I don't know. Maybe that wouldn't be a good idea. Scrap that thought. No, she keeps me grounded. That's for sure. Cool. What they playing? Good, Griff. I'm coming to. Call of Death. Wow. Sounds like a really cool game. Call of Darth. Or Death. Wow, Staggy's coming to Norfolk soon. Looks like you're all going out on the lash. Oh shit, it's getting heavier. Will the fire continue? Well, it's pretty sheltered under the magnolia tree. Barring. Mind you, most of the leaves are starting to fall off now. That'd be a cool video, Griff. Sigmaring Staggy's Stack. Sigmaring Sigmaring Staggy's Stack. It's a cool title. I was thinking of bringing the 1 gram bars for testing, mate. 40 plus, jeez whiz, man. 41 gram bars. Crazy. Easy storage there. Hey, Staggy, what would happen if 35 of them come up on the signal wrong? That'd be depressing, wouldn't it? That's not even worth thinking about, is it? That's not even worth thinking about. That would be soul destroying. How did it save you twice then, Darth? Go on, tell us. Yeah, that's very wise, really. Very wise, Stag. In the booth market, it was not gold. What's the booth market? Or is that a misspelling? Do you know what? This is look. Let me be. I have not bought. Oh, let me think. I bought 1 piece off of eBay. And that was a silver piece off of eBay. Just 1 piece. All the rest of my stuff I've bought from Chards, isn't it? Chards, Atkinson's, Cobra. I haven't bought anything else from anybody else. Local Sunday market. Did you take your machine with you then, Darth? Yeah, I haven't. I've come to think of it, I haven't bought anything. I haven't used Facebook. I haven't used. Oh, Cardiff Gold I used. I got 1 piece from Cardiff Gold. Ages ago. Thinking about it. Just having a good think. I don't think I've bought anything from anyone else. Just been really apprehensive about it. Oh, Stephen, sorry. Bought quite, well, bought a stack load off of Stephen. Has anyone heard from Stephen? Is he still around? Since I come off of all the Discord stuff and whatever, yeah, I haven't heard from him. Cool. Hope he's okay. Yeah, I got quite a bit off of Stephen when he was selling all his silver. I think I bought a lot. I think I bought his. Oh, that's where I got my swans from. My emu, well, not all of them, but most of them. The emus. Some other bird coins, bird of paradise coins, I think. I bought loads of 1 ounce bars off him. He had the original Una and the Lion bars. Had those off him. Some other 1 ounce silver bars as well. Can't remember. Buffalo bars, I think. Had a load of those off him. Yeah, certainly helped him get rid of his stack anyway. Well, that's cool, as long as he's okay. Yeah, quite a bit off of Stephen. Had quite a bit off of Cobra. Shit ton off of Atkinson's. And as I said, like only a couple of pieces from, what did I get off of Cardiff Gold? Yeah, Griff, I've done really well, mate. I tell you what has shocked me, and that's, I took a real gamble. It wasn't a gamble, it was an educated guess. A very educated gamble on silver paper. And that was a good call. Yeah, there's some shockers as well there, to be fair. Well, that's all part of that learning curve. I know a lot of people don't like the idea of paper, but my God, it's so easy to get rid of. Yeah, that was a nice experiment. Oh, let me just. Oh, I have in my Excel sheet 4 souls bought Atkins. I know it's crazy, man. I remember, like, I have to be careful. I'm always very careful what I say. But yeah, what a decision that was. Off, £370 each. It's ridiculous, isn't it, man? I was saying in my blog the other day, yesterday in my van, you know, how crazy it is that we've seen this price acceleration, and what scares the hell out of me. It doesn't scare me, but there's some big reasons why, that's for sure. Why it's happening. It's kind of scary. It's what we all do it for, but it's kind of scary at the same time. What's been your worst investment so I can avoid it? My worst investment? Probably some of the, probably some of the altcoins I bought. Crypto ones they were, in the early days. I've made some shocking decisions. It's really funny. And this is why I'm really passionate about what I talk about now. And it's all part of the process, and I'm really pleased I made them. But when I was talking yesterday, when I was in the van, it comes from experience. You know, going out there and just taking pot shot Oh God, yeah. This is worth doing, and not really understanding what it is and what its implications are. And I don't just mean with crypto, I mean with anything. And being too rash with it, probably buying stuff thinking, why did I do that? Probably some of the kilo silver I bought was a bit egotistical. Thinking about it now, I should have just stayed, with ounces really. Should have basically put a lot more research into what I was doing, and that made me make decisions which, yeah, if I'd held on to some of it, then yeah, it would have been a good decision, but I didn't. Too much chopping around without enough research and conviction in what I was doing. They're probably the worst investments I've done, that's for sure. So yeah, it's been the worst investments is probably been what I've done personally, not necessarily the stuff that I invested in, but just my decisions around it. That was the worst investment I've done. Not fully understanding the whole bigger picture around what I was doing, getting caught up in listening to people maybe too much rather than really being patient and doing the work myself. They're my worst investments, because I would jump in, jump out, jump in, jump out, and you're not giving it time to even do anything really. So it's probably not necessarily the product I invested in, it was me more than anything. That was what's the best way to explain that? Because some of the things I've recently invested in is what I invested in like years ago, but I just didn't understand it. Now I understand it more. It's worth it, and that's what I mean by what I'm trying to say. It really does pay to do that research and really, really, really dig deep and learn or gamble, whatever. But yeah, some of the really outrageously crazy fart coins and all that sort of stuff, Trump coin, I wouldn't entertain any of that stuff personally. It has no utility whatsoever, and they're just pump and dump schemes. But that's the system, that's people, and there'll always be people doing that. Doesn't matter what the investment is, people will rip you off left, right and centre regardless. Look at all the dodgy stuff. Them kilos sure look, yeah, they do, man. They look nice, but sometimes I sit there and just, I think, that looks really nice, but I think I could have deployed that capital better in the big scheme of things. But that's the learning curve, really. Exactly, Griff. It's just having that. Who wants a bloody kilo? Who can afford a kilo bloody cook, or a kilo, what are the other ones? Oh, I had two of them. Oh, the Phoenix and the Mustang. The Queen's Beast. Who can afford those if you try to sell them at market price? No one. So it's dumb, it's stupid. Like, from my point of view, they're lovely, they're gorgeous, but it's dumb. It's a dumb investment, melt value stuff. So yeah, that's yeah, they've not been probably my wisest investments. Lovely to have. Would I say to any of my kids, yeah, invest in that? No, I wouldn't at all. They've got a stupid dad that does that for them. Yeah, too right, man. Too right. I think yeah, it's just yeah, I can't. I think unfortunately, when we look at everything in the good old pound, and we know that the good old pound is bloody hard enough to earn at the moment, let alone throw 3,000 odd into an ounce of gold. Yeah, it's mad. It's mad. Don't, you're going to get me all depressed. Yeah, man, I haven't bought any gold for a while now. Actually, I haven't bought any precious. I haven't bought any. No, I don't think. No, I haven't. Not for a while now. Not physical, anyway. I've had a few bits of a cobra, which he's still got at the moment, but. Yeah, Darth, it's going to be interesting, dude. Really, really, really interesting. There's so much that can push gold up. There's so many narratives that can push it up. It can just stay still for a little while. There's so much going on that can affect it all. And yeah, I think the possibilities, if you're measuring it in fiat or pounds or whatever currency, then yeah, the possibilities of it doing all sorts of stuff is just interesting. Yeah, and as Staggy said, there's more and more fractional gold coming out now. Well, it's going to. When you really think about it, if the mints want to keep the retail market going, then they've got to produce stuff that the retail market can afford, and the only way they can do that is to bring the prices right down. Well, not bring the prices, but bring the product right down anyway, to make it affordable. So. Interesting. What makes me laugh is it wasn't that long ago that so many people were slagging off, not slagging it off, but boy, not buying 1 gram gold bars. I took the plunge, I think the latter part of last year, and invested in a few, and God, am I pleased I did it. Really pleased I did it. Really, really pleased I did it. have to wait and see what happens. I think the saddest thing, it's a really important thing to remember this, or it is for me anyway, because the more now I'm seeing, if gold continues to go up, and silver continues, it just means that our pound is just losing everything. And that's more worrying to me than anything else. It means that the standard currency that we all have to try and get is just losing its purchasing power big time. And that's the biggest worry, really. Surviving through that could be very painful indeed. Hopefully, Darth. I hope so, mate. I hope so, mate. Griff, are you still there? Maybe not. Right, gentlemen, my fire's dying down. It's an hour and 20 minutes. Thank you for joining us on a rainy night. A rainy night in October. Appreciate it. And I'll probably do another one next week, as long as it ain't peeing down before I can actually start my fire. And I really thank everyone for popping in. It's been really cool, man. Hope you've enjoyed that. Look after your good selves. And I'll see you all again soon. I don't know whether I've stopped. It seems like it's all... No, it's still there. Well, we end up with those 100 trillion notes. Probably, mate. Who knows? I have no idea. But you never know. Happened in Zimbabwe, didn't it? Who says it can't happen here? We don't know. We're in the hands of all these people that sort it all out. Hopefully we're on the right side of it all. Thank you very much for popping in. And yeah, I'll see you all again soon. Thank you very much for joining me. It's been really cool. I love it. I love just having a couple of us in because it makes it almost like a proper conversation with just a few of us in. Take good care. Enjoy the rest of the week. Look after yourselves. See you all again soon. See you later. Take care. Bye-bye.